Talking? Okay, now, is everybody see that clearly? Okay, I'm really getting sweat. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Panu Limanont. So that somebody call me Fanu, but it's okay, whatever it is. So my nickname is Eddie. Okay, that's basically it's my mom, my dad gave me the nickname when she was pregnant. That's a long, long time ago. And if you can remember that there will be the Eddie Fisher. He's a guy who married with Marilyn Monroe. Remember that? I don't know. You guys said we are too young for that things, right? And that's absolutely things that happen like that. But don't call me Eddie. Just Panu. That would be better. Now, thank you so much. It will be the great honor to be here. And I have to thank you again to Keith and Mr. Pierre to give me the great opportunities to be part of your activities. And absolutely that I can make some contribution to your companies anyway. Before we go into details, I'd like to introduce myself, just my education background. Just quickly for that thing, I'm MBA from University of Texas at Denton. That's a long, long time ago. I was in US in 1980s, and I actually become like stay there in Detroit, Michigan. I'm part in Seattle, Washington, and got educations in Texas. And then I moved up there to Detroit, work with the French guy is my first boss. His name is Michel Millard. And the UK guy, British guy, is the top one, Client Incomes. I did as a product promotions for the computer business. But I'm not really a technical guy anyways. And then I spent about almost 12 years in the US and never able to come back. The good thing is I know that what happens when we talk about cross cultures of the people. I fly into US since I was 8 years old, and my dad, he passed away 8 years ago, and he used to be an advisor of Union Carbide in New York. So I understand some of people on that, and then I'm now getting a PhD. I think I'm trying to do the dissertations, and I like to be part of your company in order to come up with dissertations. If you allow me in the future to do so, and I hope that I can finish my degree within the next 2 years. Now, why I'm here? So the reason I'm here, that you probably know that during the past month I've been talking, we will talk a lot about the profile, and most of you been on the phone with me. I think the most very talkative person, I think is you. And the rest of the people, the rest of the people, they be listening to me for 1 hour. Never ask me any questions. Probably you have no idea whatsoever, right? But he's a guy who just try to interrupt me a lot. But it's okay, it's very enjoying to talk to him anyway.
You're probably missing another one.
Well, Eric, I think he's okay, but compared with him, I think he's the one. And let me tell you what, I really got this one until yesterday at noon. I'd have to thank you to you, Gerard. You are the last one, very last one.
Somebody else.
It's okay. So finally, you got everything on your tables. I think we got the list of the paper. Can we have the list of the handouts? And then we can give it to them on that. So you know that what will be your profiles. And then we can think about how we can move on that part. Now, today we will talk about change. And the thing what happened with change is something that we've been through the process. And I'm absolutely sure that some of you already changed yourselves. Some of you actually changed. And some of you probably will going to change that things. So no matter what you change yourselves, you actually change, and then you will change. Then we will see that how we can make it happen, how we can make it sustainable things. Okay. Before we go into that presentation, thing like that, I have the profile together with all the presentation materials, and you will have your profile on individually. So last night I talked to some of you that during me doing profile analysis generally, then you're gonna see your names on the presentation, thing like that. However, I will not touch on details about your profile because it depends on your permission, thing like that. Anyway, so the thing that I try to read that thing is I try to map it, your profile, into the organization patterns, so you see how it works. Now the question is, it depends upon how you perceive it, whether you can accept it. I mean, 100% or not, 80% or not. You don't have to believe everything what I'm saying to you, okay? You don't have to believe what I'm saying to you, but you can judge it by yourselves when you look at your profile. Well, some of you that probably have never had a chance to talk, but absolutely sure that you can see that whether it's precisely to what you been up to or not. Okay, that's depend. So we will leave the discussions open after I finish my presentations, or you can interrupt me at any times that if you got some questions about that. Okay, so that's I leave it to Keith and Pierre to make the call. I will be here until this evening, so in any case that you like to share it and things like that. I got two persons that I haven't done any coaching yet, Chris and you. So we will have some time today to do that things. Okay. Now let's move to that. What we're doing now, and then this is all the objective that I like to make the point. You're going to see that our objective today is we will understand that what will be influence factors to the personal people like yourselves, and then we will look at how we can make the predictable things of the obstacle to change. The third one, we will look at how we can apply the strategy itself in order to solve that. The next one that will be how we can work as a team. Okay, some of the presentation today will lead you to think about yourselves as a part of the team, and then why you change that. It will be very interesting to know that things. Okay, you can make the comment at any time, so please. Otherwise, that I will be like a person who facilitate that thing. I won't see anything happen anyway. And then the next one that you will see that the role of change as a leader or as the follower itself. And the last one, but not least, that how we can apply, make the plan, and how, as the organization itself, how we can make commitment to that. So this is all the objectives for today, and that's including in the afternoon sessions when we're doing a case workshop thing, situation together on that. Okay. Now, please, let's see that what change is all about. It's a voice.